o'clock at night on a Sunday. The car's cleaned and loaded and ready for another misadventure. I've got to be honest as well, I'm really looking forward to this one and I really need it. I've been feeling a bit rough the past few days. You know, like I've been conscripted to a firing range where I've been training to shoot through the eye of a needle, and unfortunately I wear glasses sometimes and I couldn't find a monocle that fitted that eye, so I've struggled quite a bit. But on a serious note, oh yes, we're about to rectify something on the channel. You see, over the past couple of years we've been all around the UK, but there is a particular area that we haven't spent much time in, the south. So on this trip I'm about to rectify it. I've got some amazing looking overnighting spots, some awesome places to explore, and I might even bag a couple of wild camps from here and there. But for now, we need to get ourselves down to what's possibly one of England's most iconic overnighting spots. It's going to be a drive through the dark for the next 3 hours, so I'll catch you on the flip side. Well, look, middle of getting down there. This is insane. I'm not entirely sure what this dude's done. I think he's come down the wrong way on a lead-off on a motorway, and by the looks of things, he looks like he might end up lobbing this truck off the side of the bloody freeway here. This is insane. Blocked the whole road. What an absolute muppet. Anyway, about another 20 minutes till he's sorted his shiznick out and we can move on. Oh, nightmare. This is really dodgy. 3 hours I've been driving into the dark and I've just drove past the main road, or the spot where I need to pull over for parking. Check this out. Oh wow, this thing's so dodgy. What the hell? There it is. Oh my days. Oh my days. This is a nightmare. 3 hours driving through the dark and now I'm just turned off onto some right dodgy road. Oh, this is so random, mate. I don't like this. Seriously, I just drove down here and I drove straight past it. I couldn't see it. It was like a gate. I was like, what's that? I mean, that's what it is. I hope it's legit, but yeah, I sort of slowed down and I wasn't erratic, but I was all over the road. Not over the road. A blooming police behind me. I didn't realise. I thought I was going to get pulled over, but good news. You're not going to see too much, but it's busy as Bo. Oh, this is the spot. Right, let's find somewhere to pull up. I think it might be a cozy spot for the night, and I think I'm just going to get everything set up and I'll catch you guys in the morning. This one's going to be a big one, which is why I started it here. See you in the morning. Okay, I can't do it. I was going to do a bus stop shot where I start the morning and I'm stood by the Stonehenge stones, but I can't do it. This place is freaking chaos, mate. There's people everywhere. It's an absolute nightmare. On top of that, oh mate, you ain't gonna believe this. I thought there would be. There's a freaking admission fee for this place, man, and not just any admission fee. Oh no, a couple of free quid? No, 30 quid, bro. 30 quid to go and walk around some bloody stones in a field. Mate, when I get back to Leicester, I'm buying some land, I'm going to stick some stones in it and charge people. I'm going to make $1 million, it's going to be loving it. But here's the thing, because I'm jumping the gun a little bit, yeah, 30 quid if you're a VIP tourist, don't you know? But look at these bad boys on the left, rocking it for free. Yeah, apparently they can get within about 100 metres of the stones, and I'm going to be able to get lickety-split 10 metres. I can't even touch them, man. I want to become one with the environment and the stones like a pagan madman, and I can't. See, the thing is, and I've got inf, and not about the stones, because it wasn't here when they were built. They're quite old, but the area. Yeah, National Trust owns all the area, all the land round here, and the stones themselves, apparently they're owned by the English Heritage. From what I'm told, English Heritage has only got 4 sites in the whole of the UK that they charge for, and all the rest of them are for free. So this one funds all those other ones. And to be honest, like they were saying, if you're local, you can get in here around here for free. You can get discounts, and it's pretty much the tourists, foreign tourists, that pay the big money. And hold your hands, because I used to get that in Asia. You always get a local price and a tourist price. There is, and I'm going to throw me stereotypical hands up, lots of Japanese tourists around here with big cameras. So fair play, mate. It's unique in the world. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, good news. On National Trust, and I got in for free. Mate, look at the clouds. It's not bashing through some festival or something. This is mental. Oh my days. Right in my element here. I'm gonna have an anxiety attack. Wow, I've got to be honest, all joking aside, standing there now, that's impressive. It's got an aura. It really has. Built 5,000 years ago. Big old stones dragged from who knows where, from mad old rituals. Apparently, the main structure was built about 5,000 years ago. The circular bit was built about 2,500 years ago, so it was used for like 2,500 years. Possibly longer. I mean, I've seen pictures of mad raves going on around here, so it's still being used now and again now, you know, but that is pretty special. 5,000 years ago. What was going on, eh? What was going on that we don't know about now that they did then? Tapping into them ley lines and channeling into multiverses, who knows? We don't know, that's for sure. But I reckon they did. You don't build something like that without a purpose, do you? Talking of purpose, yeah, we got plenty of them today. And if we don't get a wriggle on, we ain't gonna get none of them done. From here on in, it's a mission heading south. So, somewhere over yonder is a crib. I'm gonna go sort it out and get ourselves on the road. Let's do this, it's gonna be a good one. Single track Bumble Fluff Road. They're everywhere, man. Even in the heartland of Dorset. Oh my days. Should be worth it though. We're kind of in scoping mode at the minute. There's a spot or maybe two spots down here that are definitely doable for overnighting, but there's also a pretty good looking hike. I'm pretty psyched about being in this area. Done a little bit of research, been given a few tips, and now we're heading down here. Oh mama, I'm just gonna say it. We've not long been on this trip, and we found plenty of bad roads. This is not great, but apparently this is the road leading up to a spot called Wing Green. Oh my days, look at the views. Oh, this is nice. Wow, let's see what it's like at the top. Well, I don't know if that's private up there. It looks like the track goes up here, but it looks like this is the spot. I don't know, too bad. There's definitely no overnighting signs. You can definitely get away with overnighting here, that's pretty cool. And it's got an amazing view down the way. I wasn't originally going to stay here for the night. I was going to be heading a little bit further south. The reason I came here was for a hike, but wow, I'm really tempted. Although at the minute I've got something else on my mind. We've got an absolute disaster. Let me show you. That's the EcoFlow, and as you can see, it's on 15%. The problem is, it's plugged in and it's not charging. It should be getting 100 watts or whatever an hour at the minute, and it's getting nothing. And the problem with that is, not only in a few hours am I going to have no power to power the fridge, but more importantly, I'd planned to edit 2 videos on this trip, and without power to the EcoFlow, I've got no chance. It means I might have to cut this trip short and head back to Leicester and try and sort it out. I honestly don't know if it's the port on the back of the EcoFlow or whether it's the charging cable. I might have caught it in the door or something at some point, but luckily I've got a solar panel with me so I can check it out later and see what's what. But for now, I think we'll just get on the trail. This looks like a wicked little area to check out, and I'm pretty psyched to be here, to be fair. Wow, gotta say it, this starts well. This is Wing Green in a place called Crumble and Chase, and in all honesty, I've never been here in my life, and it's a pretty tidy looking spot. Wow, wow. Tell you what, it's pretty picturesque for an overnighting spot as well, don't you know? That's not too shabby. Not entirely sure what this hike's called. I think it's something like the Wing Green Circular, and it's supposedly 3.3 miles, and I'm assuming as it starts with views like that, we should get more of it as we parade all the way around. I'm actually really chuffed because it does seem to be a few more area of natural beauties down here in the south that I'd not noticed or stumbled across, and to be actually in one of them now, pretty dang cool. There is another one up towards Exmoor, and I can't quite remember the name of it at the minute, but I'm hoping to get up there as well, just to see the areas. They're areas of natural beauty. Oh, with views all around. Oh, this is boding well. Happy days. That's not a triggy, is it? Could be the icing on the cake. Hello now. Well, I mean, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? You know, tidy little find like that. Little slap and a sneaky tickle, don't you know? Wicked, mate. A trigger in the south. Possibly one of me first. And pretty nice views all around as well. Wow. Happy days. Right at the start of the trail. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Nightmare. I've come up to this wingreen trigger. It's not even on my bloody trail. It can't be called the wingreen trigger, can it? Or circular. Apparently my trail cuts all the way that way. Oh, it's a good start, you know. Not. I was just going to say it. Oh, I've got a real big feeling I'm going to get lost on this one already. Like, I don't get this thing, whatever this is. This is random. Taking me through some brush along some little random. Apparently it's a footpath, but this just feels. What? Oh, this is weird. I mean, it's unlocked and I can go through it. Oh, this just, yeah, this feels wrong. I don't know. Apparently this is the way. Let's go. Hey. Okay, definitely taking a wrong turn here, Clyde. This is so random. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you what, lost or not, beautiful area. Look at all the colours in this little field. This is so pretty. Really is. Oh, wow. And thing is, say lost, under normal circumstances, unless it's pitch dark or something, you should always be able to follow your trail back, eh? Although saying that, yeah, there has been times when I haven't been able to. I remember going to Pattaya one time and hooking up in a hotel and then just going out for the night and getting a little bit tipsy, let's say. And then, yeah, when I came out the bars and clubs, couldn't remember where I was staying. And it was just luck that the taxi drove past the hotel and my mind clicked in and I realised that's where I was staying. So, yeah, not always possible. Luckily, I'm not out on the Raz in Pattaya at the minute, so it should be all right. Oh, nightmare. What's going on here? He looks in a little bit of discomfort. Looks like there's loads of wild pheasant around here. Look at this again. Blooming gate. It's like loads of private land around here, and yeah, I mean it says public, but yeah, on the boundaries of the private land. Bloody hell, they're heavy and all. And fear not, they've got their own thing on the bottom, so they close themselves. Loads of pheasants around here though. I've seen them popping off left, right and centre. Wicked. Ah, gotta say it, you know, now I'm actually on it and I've found it, this is a pretty good little trail. Tidy views, little woodland sections, and then opening up into bits like this. Yeah man, I'm psyched. To be honest, it was a bit of a wild card, you know, just sort of like, what can I find in the area, and yeah, I think I've done all right. To be honest, I'll just keep thinking about that EcoFlow. It's driving me nuts. I can't believe I can't charge it. And the solar panel's going to be no good. I mean, look at the state of the weather. It's just clouded over. If it was blazing sun, I might have a bit of a chance of it. But and I didn't bring the actual AC adapter with me because I didn't think I'd need it. And even if I did, then I'd have to find somewhere to try and plug it in. And the thing of it is, it holds 700 watts of power. And I need at least 1400 to do a video. So I'd need 2800 watts of power, 4 times the EcoFlow. It's just not going to happen. This trip was supposed to be like the sort of final trip before I head up to Scotland. I was hoping to get 6-7 days, maybe 10 days down here and do some real cool stuff, and then have enough time to sort things out and head up to Scotland. But maybe it's a sign. Maybe I should just head back and then head up north. I don't know. Nice for today at the minute though. This is pretty sweet. Well, just coming into yet another private area. You can come through it, but the whole area is private. It's rather random. There's spits of it, like this woodland in the middle, that's not private, and just past a little house up the way. It's just so idyllic. I mean, you can understand why they buy the land round here. I think that's probably something over yonder as well. It's stunning, it really is, but it's a bit of a random place to hike around, if I'm honest. Tell you another weird thing about this trail is I've not seen a single other person on it. It's like nobody else hikes this area. That's a bit random. You always see like one or two, but not a soul. Look at this idyllic spot. A little pheasant run through the bushes, ducks up the way, cows down yonder. Mad little views. Whew. And sun's coming out. Bodes well. Sneaky bit of blue sky. Beautiful, man. Unfortunately, I've worn too many layers, and now we're on the switchback going homeward, and it looks like it's all uphill. Damn. Nightmare. Then, and it's just starting to drizzle. Perfect timing for testing this solar panel, but I've got to get it out and find out. It might be alright for 2 minutes. Darn it. Oh, well, this doesn't look good. It's all plugged in. And I mean, I'm not expecting much at all. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5, something. I'm getting 0. The same as what I was getting with the DC port. Oh no, I think there's something wrong with the port on the back of the EcoFlow. Damn it!
A few moments later.
Well, this is super random. I've got the solar panel out again, and on the screen, I don't know if you see it, but I'm getting 0. On the phone, it's telling me solar's kicking in at 30 odd watts at the minute. I don't know why it's telling me 0 on the screen. Check this out as well. I've got the USB-C plugged in there and I'm getting 0 on there. And it's also registering 0 on the app with the USB-C. You're supposed to be able to charge it via the USB-C. I've been trying with the car charger and everything, and it's having none of it. It's an absolute disaster. I don't think there's a way I can get any power for the rest of this trip. And I honestly think I'm going to have to head back to Leicester and sort it out. What a nightmare. But I've got to be honest, not before I feed me belly. I'm absolutely starving, and I've got something funky to cook up tonight. Oh yeah, it actually is as well. Let me sort the gubbins out and I'll show you what it is. Because I've teased about it before on a few episodes, and in an attempt to keep things fresh and dandy on the cooking side on the channel, oh yeah, tonight I'm going to be doing a dessert. But not only dessert, oh no, a Ridge Monkey classic, an apple pie. And something in there as well. Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult, but it probably won't work. First thing, I need to ladle some of this pastry out on the old ridge. And I think I'm going to do a mini one. Oh, nightmare. I forgot the thing's in a darn condom thing, isn't it? Oh, not anymore. Good. I'm going to have to tease and pry it off like we did last time as well. Hang on a minute. Oh, this one won't even open. Oh, bloody nightmare. This is like an horrible roll of bloody tape or something. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, no. Ooh, I'm just going to throw it out there that kind of should be stuck to the paper. Hey, this one might roll out pretty easy. No way. Legend. Well, that weren't difficult. Right. About the size of the ridge, methinks. Where's me knife? I'll hold my hands up. My thinking's a simple one on this one. Bit of that, and a bit of that, and I'm happy days. Yeah, I know, it's not big, is it? And it'll want a top. You know what, I buggered it up. Let's go again. Not sure how many apples we want, but we'll start with one, and I'll take it from there. Gotta be honest, I've no idea what the best be said, but I've gone for finely diced chunks, and it kind of looks like there's about enough there, to be fair. Yeah, mate. Little sprinklings of cinnamon. Oh, rather quite a bit. We do like it. Game on. And zucca, I don't know, sugar, you know. I don't know how much, it don't tell me. That looks a lot. And then in my mind, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I have no idea. I'm just going to kind of like crimp it. I don't know, fold it over. It's that sort of thing. Uh-oh, no. I feel pain on that side. That's definitely slipping out. Might have put a bit too much apple in. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Possibly should have washed my hands as well before I started this. Oh well, I didn't. Dude, they stood it. Yeah, that'll work. Look at that bad boy. It's definitely going to be sticking to the pan though. Crap. In terms of heat, I'm guessing we're going to be wanting to tease it for quite some time, especially to get that bottom not stuck. Here we go. Regulate. Good news. Listen. It's moving. Oh, I'm honestly not sure whether that means it's absolutely burning on the bottom, but yeah, it's not stuck to the non-stick pan. There's bonus. I'm not entirely sure this is a good idea, but it's going to have to happen at some point. I'm flipping and I'm checking. Whoa. We're talking seconds, dude. Oh, regulate. Oh, mate, regulate. God darn it. I mean, in all honesty, I would have liked to have done something to like soften the apples up first and possibly mix them with the sugar and the cinnamon rather than just doing it that way, but this is the way it told me to do it. I don't know, how would I soften the apples up? Boiled them up for a little bit. Or maybe I could have done them in the ridge and fried them off and cut them down, mushed them up. I think a mush of apples would have been better than chunks, but first attempt. You do. Okay, surprisingly, it seems to be doing okay. We do, however, have a bit of an issue. This bloody middle bit isn't cooking. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know if I can like flatten it down somehow and maybe get that pastry out just to cook. I don't want to be eating raw pastry. I'd rather be eating a mess that's just cooked. I don't know. I've got kind of high hopes. It's not burnt. Oh, it may be into melting mode though. Oh man, dude, that looks alright. Hang on. Oh yes. I mean, admittedly, I don't think it's overly cooked on the sides and it is about set to burst. We could work on that on a future iteration, but for now, I'm going to poke it and let it stand for 5 minutes for fear of burning my face off. Oh wow, I can really smell the cinnamon. And no, it hasn't been sitting for 5 minutes. I can't wait. I need to try this. This smells so good. I've not ate much today. I'll hold my hands up. Oh my days. It's actually pretty good. The pastry on the edges could have done with a little bit more, but yeah, I'm not too fussed. Thing is with pastry in these Ridge Monkeys, they always cook in a bit of a weird way. I mean, that's short crust pastry, so it should be what I'm using for an apple pie, I was told. But the pizza dough cooks a little bit like that looking as well, so. But that is lush. Wow. Right. I think I'm going to leave that to cool down for a couple of minutes and then think about getting my stuff together to set off back to Leicester. I'm honestly absolutely gutted. I'd planned on this trip to head down towards Hurst Castle and do an overnight down there and then check out the castle and then head further sort of south-west. Honestly, now I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know whether I'm going to go back to Leicester and cut back here in a few days' time, or whether cut my losses and head straight up north towards Scotland. I really hope you enjoyed this one. It really hasn't gone how I'd planned it to go. For that, I apologise, but as always, I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, all the good stuff, hit the like button, subscribe to keep up with the series, and definitely hit me in the comments. Big love to everybody who watches, subscribes and likes the videos and comments, and all donators on PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee and channel members alike. As always, take it easy, enjoy the camp. Who knows where I'll see you next, and stay stealthy. All right.